Hi students, welcome back to the Google Classroom of Class 7 History, Chapter 10, 18th Century Political Formations. How are you children? I hope all of you are safe and fine there at home.
Children, in this chapter, you will study about later Mughals, independent kingdom like Awadh, Bengal, Hyderabad, the Rajputs, the Sikhs, the Marathas, Shivaji Bhonsle, war and administration, the Peshwas, Balaji Vishwanath, Bajirao I, and the Third Battle of Panipat. The crisis of the empire and the later Mughals. In chapter 4, you saw how the Mughal Empire reached the height of its success and started facing a variety of crises towards the closing years of 17th century. This was caused by a number of factors. Emperor Aurangzeb had depleted the military and financial resources of his empire by fighting a long war in the Deccan. Under his successors, the efficiency of the imperial administration broke down. It became increasingly difficult for the later Mughal emperors to keep a check on their powerful Mansabdars. Later Mughals, what happened? Decline of Mughals. And who was the last famous Mughal ruler? Yes, Aurangzeb. 1707, Aurangzeb died. Then Bahadur Shah. Farrukh Siyar was a ruler only in name. Nadir Shah Ahmad Shah Abdali invaded Mughal Empire. Many regional kingdoms arose after the Mughals, like Awadh, Bengal, and Hyderabad. Children, what do you mean by Jagir? A piece of land assigned to a government officer by the state was known as Jagir. Then, what do you mean by Jagirdari system? The officers of Mughal government received their salaries in two ways: cash from the state and granted jagirs. Granted jagirs means collected and enjoyed the land revenue equivalent to the amount of their salaries. Ijadari or revenue farming. What do you mean by ijara? Lease or rent. Ijardar means lease or holder or contractor or revenue farmer. Then what is the difference between the Jagirdari and Ijadari? What is the difference between Jagirdari and Ijadari? In Ijardari, contractor or leaseholder had freedom to assess and collect taxes from the peasants or cultivators. In Ijardari, contractor or leaseholder had freedom to assess and collect taxes from the peasants or cultivators. In Jagirdari system, the state fixed the amount of revenue to be collected by Jagirdars. In Ijardari systems, the role of bankers and moneylenders increased. Naturally, this system ruined the agriculture. Then, the financial crisis accelerated the spread of revenue farming system. The revenue farmers who rented lands for short periods were concerned only to make the maximum profit. All these are the main differences between the Jagirdari and Ijadari system. Mughal ruler, the Awadh. Mughal ruler Muhammad Shah appointed Sadat Khan the governor of Awadh. Mughal ruler Muhammad Shah appointed Sadat Khan the governor of Awadh. Then what happened? Sadat Khan was very strong and he suppressed all the rebellions. Then which was the capital of Awadh? Lucknow. And he held combined office for political head Subadar, military head Faujdar, and Diwan for revenue collection. Then what is the difference between Subedar and Diwan? Subedar means provincial governor, head of civil as well as military administration. Then what about Diwan? Revenue chief of province is known as Diwan. Each kept strict watch over the others, check and balance. So these Diwan and Subedar, both of them kept a strict watch over the other. That means check and balance. The state depended on local bankers and Mahajans for loans. It sold the right to collect tax to the highest bidders. These revenue farmers agreed to pay the state a fixed sum of money. Local bankers guaranteed the payment of this contracted amount to the state. In turn, the revenue farmers were given considerable freedom in the assessment and collection of taxes. These developments allowed new social groups like moneylenders and bankers to influence the management of the state's revenue system. Okay. Next one, Bengal. Bengal gradually broke away from the Mughal control under Murshid Quli Khan, who was appointed as the deputy to the governor of the province. Then later he began to rule independently. Then which was the capital of Bengal? Murshidabad. Then administrative policies by this Murshid Quli Khan, and he encouraged agriculture, industry and trade. Then loans were given to the poor farmers. And what happened? Later, English captured this prosperous region. The Rajputs, during the period of Aurangzeb, Rajputs revolted. Most enlightened Rajput ruler was Swami Raja Jai Singh. He was the most enlightened Rajput ruler. Then capital of these Rajputs, Jaipur. They gave importance to science and astronomy. It's time to wind up our session. After Mughals, Awadh, Bengal, the Hyderabad, the Rajputs, the Sikhs, all of them become independent kingdom. Then who was the last Mughal ruler? Yes, Aurangzeb.
Children, please note that the corresponding URL, notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with this video. Make use of all these available resources, study well and attend the test paper without fail. Thank you.